and we want to see the resurgence of Jay Marmot that we know and that we expect. So hoping to find those extra 1 or 2 percenters, but you know, I'm tipping both the Moss boys are going to be great. You know who really impressed me in qualifying? Kirk Gibbs. As far as a little bit of a wild card here, someone that could do something exceptionally well. Keep your eye on Kirk Gibbs, number 5 on the KTM.
Yeah, we've seen it all season long. It's his rookie year in the big bike class. 5 seconds, strap yourselves in, Darwin.
Great jump from Matt Moss, a clear hole shot. Jake Moss in second.
Jay Marmot in third. Then we go Kirk Gibbs in fourth. Kate Mosey's trying to work his way up and around. Gibbs, he gets shuffled out wide, loses 2 places in the corner. They are backed up big time. So Marmot in third, Gibbs in fourth, his teammate McCoy in fifth. Then we go back to Western Pike.
Big mistake. Sam Martin has stalled the motorcycle and he is in dead last place. Eating dust and roost and all kinds of stuff. That is not what the rookie wanted.
Great start here for Matt Moss and these guys. Well, it's someone going to have to pick their way around Jake Moss and get going early because Matty Moss is going to have some form here. Look at that speed early over those whoops, looking very good. Both he and Jake look very strong. Daniel McCoy now trying to get to the inside of his teammate, Kirk Gibbs. Doesn't quite run him in as he could have.
Western Pike. Oh, and Western Pike's gone down. Pike has thrown the Honda 450 down just before the big triple. Long way back is Josh Hill. Another bad start on the number 75 Suzuki. But Matt Moss on the factory Motul Pirelli Suzuki. From Jake Moss, his brother and arch rival. Want to see these two go and battling head to head. And Kirk Gibbs, the one I said to keep an eye out on. He's back in form. He's all over the back of Marmot.
Josh Hill now closing up on the back of Kate Mosey, but it's just been the Matt and Jake Moss show pretty much all day long. Waiting for these guys to come around. Moss, the Matt and Jake Moss show as we watch. Jay Marmot locked and loaded in third, and he's going to get his hands full very, very soon with a hard charging Kirk Gibbs. Gibbs up and looking for the inside line through these whoops. Gibbs now is starting to get the terms with Jay Marmot. This battle's going to heat up in the next lap, half lap or so, as Kirk Gibbs tries something again. Josh Hill a long way, still tucked in there behind Kate Mosey with a lot of work to do. Western Pike even further back after that incident early.
Another lap down for Matt Moss, 1:02 on the Suzuki machine. Still in contact, Jake Moss back there in second. But the pressure is coming from Kirk Gibbs all over the back of Jay Marmot.
Josh Hill now found a way around Kate Mosey. Hill working a very different inside line there. Oh, Josh Hill, all out of shape, working his way down the back, gathers it up, keeps charging as Matt Moss comes back up the hill. Sweeps left and then right through KTM. Hard and up and into these whoops now.
Have a look at Matt Moss through the woods. Even when he mucks up, it still looks beautiful. He is on a mission at the moment.
Daniel McCoy sliding back off that battle for third place. Now Kirk Gibbs trying to get on to. Oh, Kirk Gibbs, massive moment. Wheel taps it, keeps it on the wheels, and now slides backwards. Wow, Kirk Gibbs.
Centimetres in that William.
Absolutely, Kirk Gibbs, but he's kept it on the wheels. That's allowed Jay Marmot some solid breathing room now in third place. Bumping, looking to the outside and trying to get around McCoy. Nothing doing at that point.
Gibbs coming up exceptionally short on the Pirelli back triple. A massive case out there. little bit of a charge coming on here from Lawson Bopping on the CDR Yamaha, number 70. He's got past Daniel McCoy. He's trying to track that. Oh, off the side of the track. Off the side of the track, Kirk Gibbs.
Oh, he's on a knife edge at the moment, Kirk Gibbs. That's 3 incidents in 1 lap. I don't know who owns that Milwaukee ute, but he's going to be pretty nervous by about the end of the night. Now, all over the back of Kirk Gibbs. Watch for Bopping to go to the inside. Gibbs pulls him up and parks him in the berm. Lawson Bopping works his way into 4th place. Now he's going to set out after Jay Marmot. He's left himself a bit of work to do at this point.
Very impressed with Jay Marmon. He has found those 1 or 2 percenters and he looks to be starting to close just a tiny bit now on Jake Moss. But as we say that, Jake managed to rebound just a little bit. Positions looking very similar. The time between Matt Moss and Jake. The gap from Jake Moss back to Marmon.
Jay Marmon looking very good now. Kirk Gibbs coming under pressure from his teammate Daniel McCoy. McCoy just singles through there. And Josh Hill now on a charge on the back of that battle with teammates. KTM guys, Western Pike still got a bit of work to do.
Yeah, good pickup, Cam. Josh Hill all over the back of the number 65 machine, Daniel McCoy. Josh Hill goes for the inside and makes the pass. Nice little pass there on Daniel McCoy. Oh!
No quarter given and none asked there from Josh Hill and Daniel McCoy. Those guys going out all the way down the start straight. I'd expect that Josh Hill will climb back on and just look to try and get something done nice and clean on McCoy there. Good move, yeah, definitely was a rocket to Australia, wasn't it? Showing him the very outside of the track. At the moment, though, I have to say, Lee Hogan, Matt Moss just looks exceptional. Both the Moss brothers in very, very good form right now. Jay Marmot still locked and loaded in 3rd. Kirk Gibbs in 4th. Apologies, Lawson Bopping in 4th. Boppo.
Kirk Gibbs has gone down. Kirk Gibbs has thrown down the number 5 KTM. He was charging so hard and it's all gone pear-shaped.
Needs to gather himself up here, Kirk Gibbs, and get it all back together and keep rolling. Sam Martineau, after dead last, he's on a charge. He's worked his way back through some of this field. Now Josh Hill looking to try and get something done here on Daniel McCoy as they work their way down past that NT Motorcycles. Grandstand, Hill to the inside, get some good drive. Watch him to try and set it up and square him off as they get around the very back side of the course. McCoy to the outside, Hill to the inside, but McCoy with a superior line. Going to maintain that 4th, 5th position at this point. Jay Marmont got 3rd place on lock at the moment. Looking to get the series underway with a...
Lawson Bopping had a sensational charge from the back of the pack, made his way up just out of the podium, up in 4th position and then back behind Boppo. It's a great little charge, a good battle between Daniel McCoy, Josh Hill and Weston Pike, who's also trying to regain some of those... Oh! Pike's spike just getting smacked completely sideways.
Oh, Josh Hill super aggressive into the finish line there. The big fist load of throttle and spins that back wheel up. Weston Pike now trying to get aggressive on the back of Josh Hill and make something happen early now. This lap, 8 laps to go, so we're mid-race distance right now. 7.5 down, 7.5 left to go. Daniel McCoy starting to look a little bit squirrely. Down that motor oil section, they disappeared through the NT Motorcycle stand. Matt Moss almost half a lap. Now in front of 6th place. Last time through, 3.8 seconds was the gap between the Moss twins. And Jay Marmon a further 7 seconds back on that. Now Josh Hill lining up for another shot. Here we go, Josh Hill to the inside of Daniel McCoy. Puts him high on the bird and makes the pass. Weston pick up the shot as well. Now Pike to the inside.
To the inside.
Daniel McCoy slipping backwards at the moment.
Well, very nice little aggressive pass there from Josh Hill, but Weston Pike's trying to get in on the mix now.
Weston Pike having a good long look. Now Daniel McCoy looking to return the favour on Pike and sweeps to the inside. Protects his line and cuts him off. Daniel McCoy is not going to lay down in this one by any stretch of the nation. Good, hard and clean racing, you have to say, isn't it, Lee Hogan?
These guys are going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. It's what the fans came to see.
Now Weston Pike lines up for another shot on McCoy. Shows him a wheel on the outside. Trying to get up close and personal. That really cross-ruts those guys as they go across. Matt Moss, though, right now, he is thoroughly dominant out in front. Live streaming, I have to say, are absolutely sticking it to this field.
One thing I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is Josh Hill is fit. Trying to catch up with just how many laps we've got to go, but I can promise you Josh Hill can do 20 laps the exact same pace all the way through. We're getting to that stage in the race now where people are starting to fatigue a little bit. They're getting a bit tired. That's what makes a difference.
Cade Nozick starting to struggle now. He's gone back behind Sam Martin as well. Keep an eye on Cade Nozick. Coming off knee surgery after the end of the motocross, so Nozick is looking to find a little bit of form. Weston Pike now starting to look a little bit out of sorts after that battle with Daniel McCoy. .4 seconds was the gap between Matt and Jake Moss last time around. I have to say that Matt Moss looks like he's opening this one up, lap in, lap out now. Very, very strong. Marmont still locked and loaded in third. Very, very impressive ride here from Lawson Bopping, along with Josh Hill, who has really come on towards the back end of this race.
Someone said about 5 minutes ago, Cam, Josh Hill is so fit, he'll keep charging right the way to the end. And that's what we're seeing at the moment. He's just about to come onto the back of Lawson Bopping as we speak. 5 laps to go.
5 laps left to run. Now that gap between Lawson Bopping and Josh Hill. 2 seconds the gap now between Lawson Bopping and Josh Hill, as Josh Hill looks to try and climb up into that 4th position. We'll keep her on that battle. Josh Hill, we know he's going to come on nice and strong. Daniel McCoy looks to settle into his rhythm right now. Weston Pike are very up and down motor with a little bit of a tip over early. Matt Moss now deep in the lap traffic. He gets a lap on Matty Hayworth, about to pull up on Timmy Barr.
Still around a 6 to 7 second gap now between the Moss boys, between Matt Moss and Jake Moss. Jay Marmon on a bit of a charge now as we speak. Starting to just dig away on that gap a little bit, but Josh Hill is all over the back of Lawson Bopping. Keep your eyes on that battle.
Watch for Hill to the inside in that corner. He's going to show Bopping a wheel and just let him know he's there. Not close enough to make a move that time. Now watch for Hill through this rhythm section. Hill to the inside. Going to get a better line. Wheel taps it. Tries to come to the inside of Bopping. Again, just not quite close enough. Squares it up now. Hill to the inside again. Josh Hill sets up Lawson Bopping and makes the pass and gives him a face full of roof for pleasure.
Well executed pass there from Josh Hill, still charging into the latter stages of this race. Nonetheless, not a bad ride from Boppo and the number 70 CDR Yamaha machine. But all the way at the head of the pack, all by himself, Matt Moss doing what he has done for the majority of the year, and that is lead races.
Really impressive Lawson Bopping here. The guy's a type 2 diabetic and he's also battling a debilitating illness at the moment. He's still out here charging in 5th place, so a very, very strong performance from Lawson Bopping. Jake Moss, Matt Moss and Jay Marmon all deep in the lap traffic.
Jay Marmont just giving local Darwin rider Philip Bodie a little bit of a rev tune there, just saying, hey look, I'm here, watch out.
Blue flags are flying now, letting these lap guys know to get out of the way.
Just a couple of laps to go here in the first main event for 2013 in the Terex Australian Supercross Championships, brought to you by Milwaukee Tools, and it has met all expectations. One of our main expectations was Matt Moss coming out firing, and he has shown us what he is made of and what 2013 means to him. Predicted at the start of the race that it could be a Moss domination if no one stepped up to the plate. But Jay Marmont is trying his absolute best right the way down to the wire.
Good battle going on over there between Matty Hayworth and Timmy Varr. Timmy Varr tries to run him in, but Hayworth having none of it. We go back to the front and Matt Moss gets around this time. He'll get 2 laps left to run. 2 laps left to run in round 1 of a Terex Australian Supercross Championship, brought to you by Milwaukee Tools.
Lawson Boffin still in with a chance here. He's still all over the back of Josh Hill, and he hasn't thrown in the towel. Jay Marmont having a sneaky little look over his right shoulder. Don't look over your right shoulder. It's your left shoulder, son. That is where Jake Moss is.
Oh, Josh Hill just getting hooked up in that turn. Bopping not close enough to try and park him in the next corner.
Nice little slipping sideways there for Josh Hill.
Now under the modal banner goes Josh Hill and Lawson Bopping right on the back wheel now of Josh Hill. Bopping hitting a mother load of roost off the back of that RMZ, the H&H machine. Matty Moss, lap and 3/4 left to run now.
Coming past the big Carlton Drive banner over the big triple and down the hill for the second last time. When he comes through this time, he will receive the 1 lap to go board. What a Moss domination this race has been, but one Moss in particular. Such a rivalry between these two. And as we say that, the fact that Suzuki rider receives the last lap board. 1 lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 lap for Matt Moss to take the checkered flag here at Darwin for round 1 of the Australian Supercross Championships.
What about the resurgence here from Jay Marmont? Sits locked and loaded in 3rd place. Had a really tough year's outdoors. And I have to say he's come on strong in the back end of this race. Really looking good at the moment, Marmont. Trying to get to as close as he can to Jake Moss, but being a very, very strong performance from the Monster Energy Kawasaki rider, Jay Marmont as well.
Going around the backside of the circuit for the last time, up and over the big, massive Pirelli triple, no problem whatsoever. Let's follow up here, Matt Moss, as he makes his way into the long set of whoops for the last time. The crowd get right behind him, guys. Give him a big cheer. He has done what it takes to win here today as the sun starts to set on an amazingly humid and hot Darwin day.
Matt Moss on his helpless brother Jake in tow, locked and loaded in 2nd place. Through the Carlton dry cans, and he'll come down along, get up your feet. Moto Pirelli Suzuki in front of Matt Moss wins round 1 of a Terex Australian Super Championship. His brother Jake will grab 2nd place. 3rd place will be Monster Energy Kawasaki rider Jay Marmont. What a phenomenal performance here as well for DPH, H&H racing rider Josh Hill. He's done very, very well, the young American. He'll lock down 4th place. Right in front there on 5th of the CDA Yamaha rider Lawson Bopping. 6th place in the Motorex KTM machine of Daniel McCoy.
Well, what a race. There's some things we expected, some things we didn't. DJ Marmont back up and on